You already know what I'm about to do. All right, we got two dudes down there. Looks like they're looking at it too. It's an amazing view all around. Oh my God, dude, my leg's bleeding. How deep does that go? The ladder is literally coming apart. Look at that. Yo, this place is ridiculous. All right, what's up? Still here on the St. Louis trip. It's in its final stages here. Only a couple videos left. I can see the finish line. I just gotta stay locked in. So we're about to go explore some giant warehouses here. I'll explain how I'm gonna have to get in a minute. It's gonna take some climbing and I don't have my GoPro. I left that at home, I'm sorry. But these warehouses are absolutely giant. It's not just gonna be like one big room. It's gonna be like a huge labyrinth, my favorite kind of warehouse. So what they were used for, I don't know for sure. I couldn't find exact history, but we're close to like some huge breweries and distilleries. So I think it's a safe assumption they might've had something to do with that, or maybe they were their own thing at one point. So that's my guess. Let's go. Let's get this done. My leg is still bleeding from last video. It was the top of one of them. These things are massive. They go all on down that way. They pretty much take up like a city block. All right, we got two dudes down there. Don't know what's up with that. Looks like they're looking at it too. I'll be climbing this pipe and going in there. What are they doing? Hey.
What are you filming?
A YouTube video.
Nice.
You trying to get in there too?
Oh, we're just looking, man.
There's either that or I'm gonna go scale a pipe over there.
Let's go look at the pipe.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's an opening up there, so I'm just gonna climb up the pipe.
This pipe?
Yeah, not that one, but that other one there. So I'm from Kansas City here on like a Explorer tour, so. All right, guys, I'll see you when I'm up there. You already know what I'm about to do. They're asking how it looks. It kind of looks like a big labyrinth of space. But I know it goes on for like a whole city block. It was nice meeting you. Thank you. Let me tell y'all, when our eyes met and I told them I was filming the YouTube video and I asked if they're trying to get in there too, our eyes hit each other with the exact mutual explorer idea of, oh yeah, we're just looking. So, funny moment, but now, it's time for business. I'm in now. So now I can't stress this enough, but it's gonna be so imperative that I remember how to get back to this exact point, because it's gonna be so easy to get turned around and lost in this just absolute behemoth of a complex of these warehouses. So got a little something out here. This looks ridiculously insane. Is this safe? Should I be walking on this? I really don't think I should. Look how bendy that is. We'll give it a go anyway. I've said it before in the past. Normally, just as a YouTube explorer, I'm not that big a fan of just big warehouses if they're like empty and just one big space. But this ones like these, I really like doing because they provide just vibey shots like this. And it's not just one big room, it's huge labyrinths of interconnected buildings. So it could be something different any corner you turn. I just hope these things will connect, because this one almost looks like a doorway that's just blocked off. I gotta go back to where I was. This walkway here was ridiculously unique though. I've never seen anything like this. It's just like a big catwalk between old destroyed warehouse. This is not good looking. That's gonna greatly alter my ability to get around here. Just have to see how collapsed the rest of it is. Here's a room in one piece at least. This is going to be one for y'all graffiti fans. We're going to see a lot of graffiti up around here. Here's a little space out here. You can see we're in the middle of all of it. This is an amazing view all around. Dude, now I'm missing my GoPro even more, because I would totally put it on and start doing some wacky climbing around here. If I had a way to film that. Up there is going to be the tallest bit, if it's even safe to go that high. You know, honestly, what's really stopping me from doing some wacky climbing even without the GoPro? I could just put this somewhere. Actually, that was kind of a lot of faith to be put in some rusty, creaky old metal. There is a tree growing out of the side of the building up there. Well, this does seem to be the geographical center of it. Go any direction we want. What do we want to do first? Well, I shouldn't say that. The last time I said those exact words, what do we want to do first? I was running out the building from a cop 5 minutes later. All right, down here's gonna be kind of wet. Yo, look at those pews. Stored in here for some reason. September 2000. Sisters of St. Joseph Carondelet, Mother House, Holy Family Chapel. Trying to keep it a decent mixture of places on this tour. Obviously, I've done a few schools. I've done some big industrial stuff like this one is. Office style building a couple videos ago. Ran from a cop in the last one. That's always nice and lovely. It would seem as though going up is still going to be kind of a task. Could see if a better staircase pops up somewhere. A dead end, but at least an aesthetically pleasing dead end. Man, my body is gonna quit on me by the end of this tour. All right, we are gonna make do with this. Not safe at all. Yikes. But we're here. What could this have been? That is sick though. Clearly a part of something. There would have been more over here, more over there. There's just whatever couldn't be stripped and taken out. And yeah, there is some interesting graffiti on some of these walls. Every floor makes me kind of nervous. They're all concrete though, which is the good thing. That's the worst thing about old buildings where the staircases are made of wood. Look at that. Oh my God, dude, my leg's bleeding from that last video. That's not good. I think I have a little bandage wrap in my bag. I probably better stop somewhere and wrap that up. I should have just done that right when it happened. I was kind of in the moment.
Oopsies.
This is the trip, people. This is the trip you could look back to and say, where were you when you saw JaredCokerUrbex finally lose it entirely? Say, you watched it happen on the St. Louis Tour 2025. Man, it's hard to walk. Don't know if I tied that too tight or something. Oh, brother, I gotta get off this thing. Life is kicking me right now when I'm already down. All right, I need to retrace my steps a little bit. Go back into the big tall part. See what I can see over there. Ugh. And get out of this thing. I've been over there. This is the middle where I want to be. Some way, somehow, is up there. So let's go figure that out real quick. Please tell me the stairs in here are made of steel. Shoot. Only that level survived. I can't hardly go nowhere. Look how nice and dressed up these things were. These were so nice. That made a copper rust green like that. I could go lower, but I wanted to go up there. You know, this place is ridiculous. I mean, in retrospect, I kind of expected this a little bit, but still, I just feel like I'm on my last leg here. Pun intended. All these platforms, can you even fathom what kind of machinery operated out of here? I'm pretty sure I saw this from out the window when I was climbing. Yeah, see, there's the beam I climbed up. I guess we just found out what went on those platforms. This view here, though, is truly, like, even if I can't get up there, this view is truly some. Try going down here, though, and hope nothing big and heavy from up there falls on me. It's hard to move anywhere. What is this? I don't even want to go down there now. How far under could that go? And that's my only way, that rickety thing? When I'm already hurt? Screw it, man. I got a job to do. I'm here to do it. Oh my God, I almost just slipped down there. This is a horrible, horrible idea. The ladder is literally coming apart. Look at that. You see that? How deep does that go? That could be like 10 feet down below those beams. I'm on ground. This thing's a dungeon. Dungeon labyrinth. Yo. Look at how clear and clean it looks. Perfect for drinking. It's not like you can go anywhere. It all just eventually leads to a collapsed stairway into a still water hole. What's this? It's like a giant dumpster. How would this have gotten in here in the first place? They must have put this here and then built the brick around it. And then we have more dungeon space, still water pool. You know the water is extremely clear when it's hard to even tell where the water starts. I don't think there's much else I can see or do down here. Yeah, that's kind of it. I might be the last person to ever use this ladder before it snaps in two. Carefully. Carefully. Ooh. My leg's hurting. Kind of glad that portion's over with. Well, this place honestly isn't what I expected, but it's still cool at least. Like, I can't get as high as I wanted to, but it still comes with some crazy sights and views. All right, we may as well check the leg. Make sure it's not bleeding through the bandage. No, that's good. That's stopping it. Whoa. Circle brick. I wish it were the year 1920. I want to be here in the year 1920 and see what it would have actually looked like. Got the white brick in here. All right, this was just someone's vibro, since they just sit right there in their barrel chair. Just trying to find my way back to the original building. We made it back. To that, at least. Might be at our limit here. I might have found like the last feasible room I could even get to. Yeah, there's nowhere left. It doesn't look like this. What a place, though. I'm gonna be shimmying on down this pole, and I'll meet you guys on the ground. From down here, you can see why I kind of thought it was a distillery. You see it says brew house up there. It's storage over there. It had to have been something distillery related. All right, people, it's almost over. I can see the finish line in sight. I think next video might be the last one. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure our count of official videos is up to 9. Stay tuned for next one. Those warehouses were insane. Insanely dangerous, but insanely like cool to look at and walk around. So hopefully that was worth it to you. And I will see y'all in the next one.